Virgs, Melissa here, honey. Okay, let me just see if I'm in here. Am I in here? This is crazy, you guys. I really got to get my shit together. There's gonna be a better way. I just don't know. I just don't think so. I just maybe people just trust the system. Silly little fools. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm in a weird mood. I can't help it. It's the fucking moon, I bet. Whatever's going on here with the eclipses and shit like that. Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong one. Am I in the wrong one? No, I'm in the Virgo one. Okay. Guys, Jean W. Mel, thanks for being here, guys. If Jean W is here yet, I don't even see her. Hi. She might not even be here. I suppose she probably doesn't have Virgo anywhere in her chart. I love you, and I'm excited for it as well. Am I volume-ish? Yep, I am. Okay, honey, let's check out your love life. And we're going to next week do, if we like this, I don't know if we're going to like this. We're going to find out together if we like this, sort of keeping all the signs separately. I kind of do like it, if I'm going to be honest with you. It does kind of, you only get one reading a week, though, instead of 3. But they're clarified. So I feel like I like it for you guys. So anyways, let's get at your love lives. And something else I had to say. I'm going to do an all signs reading either tonight or tomorrow, probably, maybe the next day. We'll find out. Let's find out more later. I was your distraction. Okay, cutter. And I know you are worth the wait. Okay, well, sounds like everything sounds like a separation to me. Is that going on? Again, these separations don't have to be physical. Hello, GW. So they don't have to be physical separations too. They can always be, kind of taking emotional space from each other and things like this. But we're going to get more. The 4 of Cups in your energy here, Virgo. So there's a little apathy, I don't know if I'm interested in you or anything else in my life right now. And that is an energy when we're called to the divine. Okay, there's a cup, a real rainbowy cup there. And we're kind of refusing to take it. We're afraid of it, I even would say. And that's not a love cup necessarily, by the way. It could be a love offer that you're not taking at this time here, Virgo, maybe from this person. But more importantly, it's when we're not paying attention to the calls of our soul or the things that would emotionally fulfill us. Nothing emotionally fulfills us. And when we go after those calls from our soul and we trust the divine and our path, then we start to feel less apathetic. Then we start to feel fulfilled, right? So usually we don't go after that thing that we're being called to because we're afraid to, or we feel like we don't have time, or we don't have the money, or we don't have this, or we're not good enough, or we don't have the resources, or whatever it is. Usually we're overthinking a thing that the divine will actually make work if we step into it. Okay. The 9 of Wands. Your person definitely feels exhausted at this time. The 9 of Wands is about, we're so close, right? We're almost there. We're almost there to this, through this cycle where we let the world tell us how to live our lives. And I get a similar energy on the 2 of these, actually. 2 people who have done the things they were supposed to do, and I feel like they did it well, and then they realized something was missing, their own soul, their heart, their happiness. But I do feel like you're, with the 9 of Wands in this person's energy. Oh God, yum. I was just talking to somebody about this last night. But it's so clear to me now, but it's obviously balanced between 2 elements, right? The head and the heart. It's fire and water. Okay. The moon and the sun is what I get on it, the head and the heart. And so the divine feminine, the divine masculine, when it comes out in the outcome of a connection, it's like a divine union, right? Divine counterparts, I would definitely say. And then we have the Hierophant, could be somebody you're marrying or married to at this time here with that. It could be a Taurus or a Sagittarius, of course. The 5 of Pentacles is under that. So I do get this sense of this sort of 4 of Cupsy energy we're feeling this is not an easy mindset to overcome. It's like a lack mindset, right? Where we, again, because we're not going after the big things that we love with this 4 of Cups here, the things that we're being called to by the soul. Maybe, again, we're being held up by time. We don't have this. We're waiting on that. That sucks, right? I'm getting almost 3 of Wands energy, which I don't see here, but that could be the thing as well. Or feeling like we need to wait for something that we don't actually need to wait for with the 4 of Cups here. There might be something that we can step into right this moment that will truly fulfill us so that we're no longer feeling this way, unsatisfied, unfulfilled in our own life, in our own skin. It's like not the person we're with or the people that, it's like that we just aren't doing the thing we're meant to do here, right? So we're not fulfilling our divine purpose. And that makes us feel very underwhelmed is what I'm getting. Underwhelmed and satisfied. We're going to get to clarifying everything here, though. Again, this feels like a deep spiritual connection. The Hierophant and the overarching energy, the Temperance card in the potential outcome. Sexy, doesn't get any better than this. But the two energies are about two people finding themselves and needing to kind of keep pushing through this, the treacherous water is what I'm getting. Speaking of treacherous water, it's literally the card that means that. And I was like, where did I get treacherous water from, right? Here's where I got it from, the Six of Swords. So there is something here. I almost get like a distance holding us back from each other or from our destiny, right? So I feel like there's something that we're going through. It could be things that I just heard somebody explain the Six of Swords in the best way I've ever heard it. Because I always get like this kind of going through the things that we need to feel to get to the brighter days. We can't avoid them. We actually have to go through it, to get to the end of it or get past it. But damn, I can't remember how. So I guess I'm not supposed to explain it that way, but I was like, wow, that was powerful. And it's not how I've ever heard the Six of Swords explained. So I will, if I ever think of it, I'll let you guys know. But it's not meant to be in this reading, or the divine would let me remember it right now. The World card as well. This feels like a travel across the world, if I'm not going to lie to you, with the Six of Swords. I feel like there's like a longing to travel across the world. And I hate to feel like I'm in somebody's personal business at this time, but you can't make this shit up. There's a reason that you're feeling apathetic, and I feel like you feel like you're not at home where you are, okay? This could be with the person that you're with or in the place that you're in or something like this, okay? We're going to get more. And I'm sorry about this. But what I will say is that what it is saying that you are taking the time to go through the things to really close out this cycle of the world. The world is our oyster, and if we don't know that, we have no way to take heed or take it into our own hands. So I am getting that there's going to need to be there's a strong need for you to take on whatever the divine is offering you, or to jump into it or step into it whenever you can, however you can. That's what they're asking you to do. And that's how we kind of close out this lifelong cycle of living a life that we were told to live instead of the one that we want to live. The only way to close that out is by starting to step into the things that we want to do, whatever that is. I don't care if it's go swing on the fucking swing set at a park. I do that shit, I promise. Girls and boys, what is always going on with my little wingdings, okay? I can't stand it. It's like I get a little sweaty and I start fucking winging it. Literally winging it. You guys, I can't get another card here and I'm feeling a little crazy about it. There we go. Oh, yeah, lots of worry. Oh, baby, come on. You're breaking my soul here. There is this strong, it's like the divine, you ain't stopping now, right? The momentum is already here. You're already through to the end of a cycle that is requiring like I feel like you're still going through some emotional, I'm getting a mindset that is needing to be rewired, right? I feel like the, Six of Swords is about a mindset rewiring with, it comes after the Five of Swords, where I think we're in fight or flight mode, or we're in this very flinchy energy. I'm going to be late for all of my readings, by the way. I just feel like they're kind of winded tonight. And I'm sorry about that. I do feel like this has been a stressful situation for you. The divine is begging you to know that they have your back. They're not going to stop giving you cues and calls, even if you can't step into it right now, which I'm saying to do, right? It's saying if there is no way to step into whatever they're calling to you at this very moment, just know that they're not going to let you miss that call or that opportunity, okay? And it's like I'm watching you think you're just accidentally going to miss that opportunity or that timing or something. You're not going to miss it, but don't freeze in fear when the opportunity does come, is what I'm getting here, okay? There's a need to surrender to the divine and know that wherever you're meant to end up, you will. I do feel like you're worried about a traveling situation, and I feel like it's going to work out. Everything is going to work out just the way it's supposed to. If you're not meant to move, you won't. If you are, you will. That's it. Like the divine already has this already planned. Your destiny, your path, where you're meant to be, the reason why you're being called to where you're being called to, it's all meant to be. It's not, it's not by chance. And believe me, I have a hard time. I preach this all day long. And then when it comes to my own life, I'm like, oh my God, but what's coming next? And is anything, did I miss a cue? No, we don't miss cues. I've never missed one. I don't miss cues on the stupidest little thing like, oh shit, I need to change my air filter today or whatever it is. The divine will always remind you of the things that you need to know at the time you need to know them. Especially when it's something like a huge calling that I'm feeling here. Your calling, whatever it is. You guys, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like your person is just working a lot. I'm exhausted. I feel like working a lot and exhausted. Four of Swords needing some time down and to heal, and I don't think they're taking that time. But I feel like they're going to be forced to in some way. So I just want you to know that, and maybe there's a separation happening here, and maybe that's what's going to give them this downtime to do some healing. If there's not a separation happening here, I do feel like that there might be like a random. This is a weird. I never get shit like this, but a random. Not like lockdown, like from the bed and shit. I'm sorry, I don't want to bring that back up, but I'm getting that sort of energy, like a forced week off of work or something, because I don't feel like this person takes any time off. I'm going to feel like they're wonderful at manifesting, the financial world. I'm just getting that, but I think they're exhausted and they don't even know what they want, who they want, what, if they enjoy life or if they even want to live it at this time. I feel very exhausted energy. And sometimes when we've gotten good at manifesting one thing, we just stick to that instead of realizing we need the balance of all the things. Like we need to feel good about the purpose or the work we do. We need to feel good about the relationships we're in. We need to feel good about the alone time we have, the rest we have. These are all very important aspects of to keep our lives balanced. And I feel like your person, that came out in the reverse, so I'm going to actually take it that way. Because I think there's a need for boundaries here, and I think they're being crossed. Did that say that? I was your distraction, and I know you are worth the wait. I feel like there was a need for them to. Did you walk away from them because they were a distraction? I think you felt like you were the distraction for them doing this healing they need to do. I feel like everything is their distraction, to be honest with you. I feel like they work a lot, is what I'm getting. But I feel like they might work a lot and have they used you as a distraction from doing the healing that they need to do, okay? Again, in the outcome here, the Queen of Swords in the outcome, I almost get there's this, so the Queen of Swords in the upright for me can mean a lot of things, but boundaries, and one of them is really about releasing things that no longer serve us, okay? The Queen of, so I feel like there was a desire to release this connection, or maybe the connection has already separated. I feel like it's coming back if it has already separated. The fucking Hierophant is not only in the overarching energy, it is in the outcome. So if you're not already married to this person, I do feel like that's a huge potential in the future here. I feel like there's going to be a need for space, even emotionally, if you haven't taken space physically, for this person to do the healing that they need to do. They're going to need to do it. But I feel like it's like the most lovely connection. Okay. I just feel like there's two people feeling a void that I think you guys have filled for each other for quite some time, is what I'm getting here. But then you realize like nobody can actually fill that void. That void is the longing for what we're here to do in this lifetime. Okay. Purpose, things like that. And a lot of spiritual lessons. I just feel like you guys are going through a wild ascension here. Could be a Leo, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Virgo, any fixed sign. Taurus is very strong. I do feel like you have a lifelong opportunity here. Again, for many of you, I think you're already married, but if you're not already married to this person, I do feel like this is somebody you're going to marry. And I feel like it's been a process of, I feel like you've known this person, regardless of if you've been married to them or not. I feel like you've known this person for a long time. And I feel like this person needs to do some healing that I think you walking away from them physically or emotionally is allowing or forcing them to do, really. But I will say this, I think before they actually do the healing, they're going to get even more stuck in their work, trying to avoid the fact that, or like trying to run from the fact that they feel distance from you now as well, okay? But I do feel like it ends well with the Temperance card, the Hierophant, the Strength card, three major arcanas, and then the Queen of Swords in the, I feel like there's a need for us to also kind of be mindful about the words we use with each other, because I do think this is a connection that's going to last forever. So I will tell people by way of my own experience that I've been physically abused, and I've been emotionally abused. And so it's very, the scars that have stayed with me my entire life are the ones that somebody said to me, not the ones that somebody hit me with. So there's a need to kind of be mindful about the words we use with each other, even in the heat of the moment, is what I'm getting here, because I do really feel like this is a connection that's going to stick around till the end of time. But things you can't take back are words and the way you made somebody feel with them. Okay. That's what I'm getting here for you here, Virgo. I love you guys so much. I am going to get on to the other readings, you guys. I just can't stop taking so long. I don't know what's going on here. Well, last night I couldn't stop going so fast. So I was like, oh shit, I made these readings too long, but I love you guys, and I hope to see you over there, and I hope everything works out. I know everything's going to work out for you. It's about really knowing that everything is going to, the divine is calling you to the right things at the right time, and you're never going to miss those right things at the right time. But there is patience needed, and then anything you can do to fulfill yourself at this time or heal yourself at this time is the best way to get through it, as seamlessly as possible. I love you, and I will see you guys over on the other reading or next time, okay? Love you so much. Mwah.